welcome to my channel. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Taurus. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. So if you guys noticed, I got a little dressed up for you for this reading because I really wanted to save these readings for the end of the month when the veil is at its thinnest around Halloween. Not only is it one of my favorite holidays, but yeah, like I said, this is a time when the veil is thin and the energies coming through are very powerful for a 3D world. So I wanted to take advantage of this time to ask your spirit team of whatever you need to hear right now that will give you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So I'm very excited to do this reading. I hope you are too. Let's go ahead and get it started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear set the energy and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I want you to open up your energy to invite your spirit team through if you have specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, passed down loved ones. You're more than welcome to do this at this time. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Taurus. Okay, what I saw and heard, you know, Jack in the Box, that toy in the song where it's like, right? And then so it ran through the song, and then finally, you know, the toy pops out, pop goes the weasel. And it was still surprising, even though you knew it was coming because you know that part of the song was about to happen. It was still a surprise to me witnessing it and being in that. So like, I wonder if there's something, Taurus, you felt like or have been feeling is about to happen, and the way it happens wasn't what you were predicted, or in the time frame it happens, it catches you off guard. But it felt like a happy surprise. It didn't feel like a horrible surprise, but just one that was like, damn, like I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting something, but not this. So I'm wondering if this recently happened to you or you are about to experience this yourself. Let's go ahead and get into the cards and see if the cards want to dive deeper into this, or if this is just some confirmation for a few of you out there. So tell me about the energy that is surrounding Taurus, that is happening, that Taurus needs to be aware of, that we can bring through the veil. Tell me about this energy here that you want to make aware to Taurus. So we have number 10 with authenticity. Okay, and it says, who I truly am is good indeed. I am authentic in thought, word, and deed. Maybe you're surprised. You're the one surprising others, Taurus. You know what I mean? Like maybe people have been watching you, have been kind of seeing you on your journey, have been like kind of guessing how something's going to end, and you kind of just pop out of nowhere to give them an unpredictable, you know, surprise. And, you know, I feel like you're doing this because this is something you've wanted to do for a while or wanted to bring forward to people's attention. And it's something that you feel very close to. It's something that you feel like was something you personally wanted to do to get something off your chest or to just finally put it out there. That is very much a part of you. So I know that's kind of vague. We're going to pull more cards to dive deeper into this, but yeah, maybe you're the surprise, Taurus, that everyone's going to be shocked by, but you know, you feel this is the right time to say this, the right time to do this. it feels best with you. And that's where it kind of matters the most here with this authenticity, not for others, but for you. I'm seeing the letter O as an Olivia or as an Oliver, first, middle, last initial, or even someone's first, middle, last name can end with an O. Tell me more about this energy here for Taurus. Tell me more about this energy. Okay, we have the cloak with concealment. This is your time to come out. I wonder if some of you are still kind of afraid to pursue this or to bring this to people's attention. Like, I feel like either this is something that you've been waiting on, or again, depending on the rules, or something that you've been wanting to hide for some time, but now the time is getting closer to where people are starting to pick up on it, or people are starting to wonder about it. And you don't need to be afraid anymore to express this. I do feel it's your authenticity that is dying to come through here. And I think people are going or have underestimated you for a long time, Taurus. Again, whether they just didn't think you would be capable, or that you were not ready, or I don't know why there's all this like judgment towards you, but I feel it here. But maybe that's the reason why you kind of wanted to conceal this for some time. But I think now is the time to let it out in the open, and Spirit wants you to know that now is the time to do so. But again, others of you, this could be something that has been evading you, something that has been hiding from you, that yeah, it's ready to come forward, or this person or the situation is finally to be revealed to you. They can't hide anymore, or this situation cannot be avoided anymore. Ooh, okay, let's get into the tarot. I'm going to ask for 3 energies. This could be 3 separate energies, or they could relate to each other. I'll be able to intuitively decipher it for you guys, but tell me about this energy here for Taurus. Okay, first we have Justice. And what's interesting is that, like, the, you know, Grim Reaper, if you want to call him, is wearing the same cloak that this, you know, card is here, but this is where it was turning your back from you. This is where it's being all front forward in your face. I do feel with Justice being in the upright, something is coming together that is right for you, that works out in your favor, that is advocating for you, that will, you know, kind of let you know in a huge confirmation that this is the right thing to do. And I think this is something that, again, maybe has to do with a strategy, has to do with, I don't know, some of you guys maybe have been kind of waiting for the right time to, you know, put this out there. And Spirit's saying there's no other time but now, Taurus, that feels the most right. And I think, you know, if you're afraid of the reactions, or if you're afraid of someone having something to say, you know, they're going to be shut down quick. Because I think with Justice here, it's going to be successful. It's going to be, you know, something that is shutting the haters down, definitely. And some of you guys, I wonder if this has to do with a court case, a court situation that could be turning out in your favor here with Justice in the upright. Tell me more for Taurus. Or something's finally working out, you know. I feel that as well for a few of you. Tell me more for Taurus. What else does Taurus need to know? Okay, then we have the Fool card. Nice. Aries energy and Aquarius energy. And then the 5 of Wands. Oof. Your success, your authenticity is gonna ruffle some feathers, but you were expecting that. You know, I felt that from like this whole reading of what I was sitting in. But it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter with the Fool and Justice. It's completely something that feels right to your soul, right to your spirit, something that you're actually very excited to do, very excited to pursue. And no amount of hate is going to be able to stop that. Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands. Yeah. This is something you're meant to thrive in. This is something you're meant to succeed in, that you're meant to have a long-term fulfillment in. You know, 4 of Wands is like a celebration. It's almost like a, you know, something that is celebrated because it just feels so right, because of the energy, because of the success, because of, you know, the happiness that comes with whatever it is you're establishing here. So let's pull some more cards to dive deeper into this. But I think you're more than ready, Taurus, to explore this, to pursue this, to be open with this, whatever it is. Let's see. Tell me more about justice here for Taurus. Tell me more. Okay. So first we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. You had some setbacks. And you had some cards that were not working in your favor here. And for some of you guys with the Ten of Cups in reverse, by the way, Pisces energy, there's some like resentment with family. Or if it's not all of your family, it could be some of those family members. And again, like maybe you guys didn't come from like a perfect household, a healthy household. And I think, you know, from that being said, this could be an energy where it's like you were very discouraged from being yourself or from calling out certain toxic traits of the family. You were shunned out for it. And maybe even because of that, there were certain people that you thought would be on your side weren't. But I think if that's the case and that's what you experienced in the past, I do feel for some of you, if there was a family member or someone you considered family or a friend, like a best friend, turned their back on you, they may be coming forward to apologize and say, you were right. I didn't see it at the time, but you were absolutely right about, you know, this environment, about this group of people. And, you know, I'm sorry. I do feel an apology for a few of you. But, you know, with the Ten of Cups in reverse too, I think some of you guys, whether this was, you know, your direct environment or like a toxic work culture, there was an environment that was not great for you, wasn't right for you. And maybe some of you guys, there was something that happened recently or brought to your awareness that is putting like the final nail in the coffin of no longer wanting to be around that or be a part of that in a sense. And that's where you're doing something to make it right or to make a decision for yourself. But yeah, I definitely feel for a lot of you, this has to do with like toxic family, toxic friends, toxic work environment energy going on here that wasn't making you happy staying in it at all. Maybe that's why there's so much judgment around it, right? Because, you know, they want you to still be part of the toxic cycle. They want you to fall in line. Tell me more about the Fool card. The Five of Wands is coming out twice. So we have two tens. So first of all, 1010 could be a number confirmation that resonates deeply with you, that you've always seen or are starting to see. Or your birthday could be May 10th, or you could be a cusper with May 20th or April 20th. Others of you, your birthday could be May 5th, May 15th, or April 25th. But yeah, Taurus, I feel by living the way you want to be, by being free in that, what used to bother you about people's judgments, criticisms, wanting to, you know, call you out and, you know, try to make you fall in line again, you don't care as much anymore. Those people no longer have a say or a place in your psyche, in your space to even come in this new chapter with you, to start this new path or this new, you know, whatever this is, pursuit that you want to have in your life. And I think because they are seeing how powerless they are, that's what's triggering them the most. That's what's riling them up. But you're coming off as unbothered. And I think that's what's bothering them. Definitely here. So let's clarify this Five of Wands that wants to make two appearances. Tell me more about this Five of Wands. Four of Wands. Wow. Five of Wands, Four of Wands coming out twice. So because you have two fours here, your birthday could also be May 4th, May 14th, or April 24th. Ooh. But yeah, Taurus, I don't know who this is, but it's very clear here you have like a very strong hater, and they could be the leader of this, like, you know, group that you know, they're trying to say, oh, Taurus is making the wrong choice, Taurus is gonna go down this wrong path. Like they're troublemakers, trouble starters. And I think that in some way they want to try to destroy this path you're on, or to, overcomplicate complicate this happiness that you're finding yourself in, this new pursuit, this new lifestyle. So beware of, like, someone trying to throw gasoline on a fire of, people to get them riled up, or to spread gossip about you, or to try to create drama with you. They're just trying to ruin your happiness. They're just trying to take you out of this, high that you're in now that you have pursued this and it's right for you. They want to bring you back down to their level, which you're not meant to be in. So Spirit wants you to be aware of that. Or if you're experiencing it right now and you're like, are they doing it? Absolutely. They're trying to sabotage this for you. Others of you in the most positive way. Again, maybe there's certain things you've always wanted to say to people. There's always certain things you wanted to finally act and do, which could be burning bridges, which could be finally, even if it comes off as a confrontation, just finally speak your truth and cut out those people that want to disrupt your happiness and want to disrupt your peace as far as your own choices, as far as what you want to do in your life. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. Wow, you've been through it, Taurus. 10, 10, 10. But major cycles are closing up. And that's why we have the Fool here, to let you know you are entering a new time in your life that is going to make you so much happier, and that you can be comfortable with the things you have or want to close out, because they have been exhausting, they have been draining, and that part of your life is something you have outgrown and is meant to be put to rest. Gemini energy here. So yeah, whatever you need to finish up, wrap up, whether this, I do feel for a lot of you this involves other people, or maybe just like, again, an environment, it's now. It's now. And for those of you that have already started that process, like, there could be that one surprise left of someone trying to make their final say or do the final thing, pull to get you back in or to get you reeled back in. But the 10 of Swords is coming here as a reminder that what's gone is gone. What has been laid to rest should stay laid to rest. Even if someone's trying to respark it, you're done with that cycle. You truly are. And Spirit wants you to remind you of this should it pop up again. Just because someone else isn't finished with it. Ooh, that's powerful. Okay, tell me more about what Taurus needs to hear right now. Again, I don't want to scare anyone, and this is not obviously for a lot of people, but for some of you, I'm getting this feeling that if you have your own business, or if you're trying to kind of establish something new in your life, a new friend group or whatever, yeah, gossiping, but also like if it's a business, like trying to write bad reviews or trying to, spread information that would be harmful to what you're trying to establish, okay? But Spirit wants me to confirm that for some of you, okay? Yeah, now we have noticed the signs. So some of you guys have been finding feathers, particularly just because there's a feather being dropped by this angel here. And maybe you've always found feathers or recently have found feathers, but those are signs from your angels and spirit guides about, them letting you know they're here for you. Even if right now it feels alone, they're very much with you working on this and protecting you. But it says, yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you're loved and never alone. I love that. Yeah, I do feel you definitely have a very strong connection to the angelic realm, to your angels. And they just want to remind you again, Taurus, that it's definitely something very scary to do, and maybe even right now it feels a little bit alone, but you're definitely not alone, okay? I love that. Tell me more about what Taurus needs to hear right now, Spirit. Cycles, oh my goodness, with number 37, which adds up to another 10. But I mean, yeah, it feels so monumental because it's such a big cycle, I feel, coming to completion. What you're really wrapping up is something that you've had to go through, endure for a long time. But, you know, one cycle ends, a new one begins. And I think other people witnessing that you're the one, or your decisions are leading to this wrap up of this cycle that's been going on, they are feeling like, you know, there's going to be a huge change in their life that's out of their control. There's going to be something that they can't stop. Again, they're very happy to be in this cycle, whatever it is, karmic or, you know, just comfortable for them to stay within this. But that doesn't mean you have to be. But I think the fact that you're even resisting this is what's kind of making them feel like they have to act or they have to do something to stop this. But this cycle is meant to end for you, period, Taurus. And you, as you finish up whatever you have to finish up still within this, you can expect with the Fool card something so much better to start. And you'll be in the cycle of thriving, of, you know, of being so happy with letting that go. That will be 100% worth it for some of you that may be still struggling to come to terms with this ending or not knowing if that's the right thing to do. It absolutely is, Taurus. Okay, tell me more. What does Taurus's spirit team want them to know at this time? Okay, we have Water Guardian, another angel coming through here. And it says, connect with your emotions. And this is interesting because I was kind of drawn to this moon energy in this card here. So some of you, I'm feeling very strong Cancer energy. So you could have Cancer rising, Cancer moon. Does not have to be the case. But you could also have Pisces or Scorpio equally, right? But I definitely feel, Taurus, like with this change, definitely you're not just like a rock through it. It definitely impacts you. It definitely, you know, for the happiness and the excitement also comes with the sadness that maybe some people will never understand or will never, you know, get why you're doing this, or the sadness of not feeling supported. It's all meant to be felt and explored. It's not good to kind of numb yourself out to it or ignore it. And maybe that's part of what you've been working through, Taurus, is, you know, the feelings behind this, where for a long time you had to kind of put them on the back burner because it was easier to not process it, right? But now that you finally are, I think you're getting closer to your true self by connecting to all the emotions that are coming with you changing, with the change that you want to have in your life, and the resistance to that change that you may be experiencing with other people. But, you know, it could be an emotional time, and I think that that's very understandable, and you should give yourself that understanding and grace, especially when other people aren't giving that to you. So I think, Taurus, let it all out if you need to. It's part of closing up the cycle. If you need a good cry, cry it out. And if you need just a pick me up, you know, with the happier, more positive emotions that you need, like go and do something that's going to lift your spirits. Watch your favorite movie, eat your favorite food, you know, call your favorite person and have a conversation with them. Like definitely tap into the emotions that are coming, because I think those are part of the signs that spirit wants you to pay attention to. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys. Let's see if there's anything else you need to hear. And this is going to be a blessing card. So a blessing that your spirit team wants to give to you at this time. What is Taurus's blessing right now, spirit? Okay. Number 35, a blessing to bring clarity. Yeah. And I think the road is becoming more clear for you. I think a better understanding of yourself and what you want to do with your life right now is becoming more clear. And maybe even those people that were kind of, you know, hiding in the background until you finally have made that initiative to change is going to pop out. And that's going to be aware of who's on your team and who's not anymore. But I think, Taurus, if you guys go back and forward on, you know, expressing yourself or wanting to start this, or, you know, feeling like you have to conceal yourself more, I think very, very soon, or if not already, you're given the straight answer and the straight understanding that when you do something that is for you, that makes you feel happy, makes you feel like you're living your best life, that makes you feel like you are doing something that is helping you grow your passions, helping you thrive. Of course, not at the detriment of others. I don't feel that way for you at all, but to live your best life is what is best for you. And only you can make those choices, and only you can live with what happens after those choices. But I think the more you connect with that authentic side of yourself, the more clarity it's going to give you. So whether you guys are still on that journey of finding that authentic piece of yourself, or you have been fully aware and now you want to act on it, I think the clarity here that Spirit wants to bless you with is the confirmation, the yes that you need to hear right now. And I hope that that inspires you to pursue whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, but been afraid of the backlash. They're powerless, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. I really hope it resonated. I hope it's giving you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever is going on in your life at this time. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Taurus, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Taurus.